to the channel. My name is Adam Smith, and today, very excited to be kicking off a new showcase here on the channel for Deliverance from Lowen Games. In Deliverance, you take on the role of an elite angelic warrior in the army of heaven. Since the victory on the cross, you have hunted the fallen angelic princes. Once your faithful brethren, they now lead Satan's forces of darkness in a bitter war against the humans, bent on corrupting every last soul. In a bid to end their reign of the chaos, you are planning a daring mission into one of their great strongholds, the seemingly quiet human city of Fallbrook. Within Deliverance, there's two major modes of play. You have Skirmish mode and you have Campaign mode. You can go either way, but inside this video, the setup will focus on the Skirmish side of the equation. There are additional setup instructions inside the rulebook when you are setting up for a campaign. Step number 1 is placing the darkness board on the table. However, if you have the playmat for Deliverance, the darkness board itself is on the playmat. Step number 2 is to find the darkness deck, shuffle it, place it face down in the darkness deck position on the darkness board. Now find the battle deck, give it a shuffle, place it face down underneath the darkness deck on the darkness board. With the decks now set up, we'll now move to the experience tracker. Our XP tracker is going to start at 0. Now go into the game box and find your game environment tiles, and within those you're going to find one called the Heavenly Gates. It's going to be the brightest game tile that you have. Place that one in the center of the table. With the Heavenly Gates game tile in place, we're now going to place 2 decks face down on top of the tile, the Heavenly Treasure and Prayer decks. Now it's time to select our angels. I'm going to select 2 of them for this solo skirmish game. The base game comes with 10 angels, and I've already selected the 2 I'll be using. I've selected to control Azrael, the Angel of Death, and Shula, the Keeper of Light. I've placed 1 angel on the left and 1 on the right. Now we're going to find the standees for each of them. You can choose to use the standees that come inside the box, or if you have the upgraded miniatures, you'll be able to use miniatures to represent your angels. After you've chosen whichever of the 2 you want to use, place it next to your character board and leave it there. Next, you're going to find the talent deck that goes with the angel. It'll be broken into 3 levels, level 1, 2, and 3. Break them into 3 face-down decks and place them to the right of the character board. And you'll see the talent levels clearly marked on the backs of the cards. Next, Azrael's going to get 2 courage tokens. Each angel can hold up to 5. From here, continue to set up the rest of the angels in play in a similar fashion. Now that we know how many characters are in play, let's head back to the game environment tiles. We're going to place some new tiles into play. As we take a look at the Heavenly Gates tile, you'll see there's 2 edges that we can place tiles along, and at this point we're going to place environment tiles equal to the number of angels in play, so that's going to be 2. When setting up for a campaign, it will tell you specifically where the environment tiles are placed. As we're playing a skirmish here, I've placed them in a straight row. As long as you're connecting them at least on one side, they are valid placement. And also for the Heavenly Gates, you can only attach it to the 2 valid sides, as I pointed out moments ago. So for instance, this tile right here could have been placed over here, or we could place this tile over here. There's actually quite a few different setups we could do. As long as we're attached at one edge to another environment tile or the Heavenly Gates tile, it's valid placement. And it's worth mentioning that the artwork on the tiles doesn't dictate which way it should be facing. You can turn this tile in any way you want. We could twist this 180 degrees or 90 degrees if we wish to get different setups. Now we're going to focus our attention on the battle deck. We're going to draw a battle card for each one of the environment tiles we just placed out. Make sure to specify which environment tile you're drawing for in advance. We're going to do the one that's attached to the Heavenly Gates first. The first battle card off the top is a bunch of meddling imps. The second battle card for the furthest out environment tile from the Heavenly Gates is for a couple fallen seraphs. You'll also notice Saint being mentioned on each of those cards. We'll talk about that in a second. Now, just for a moment, for setup purposes, I placed the 2 cards we just drew right underneath of each of the environment tiles that they were drawn for. We're going to go ahead and find the standees. These are acrylic standees inside of Deliverance, and place those individuals at different marked locations on the environment tiles. You'll see certain markings here, which are going to tie to the markings on the battle card. Just like that, following the battle card instructions in terms of which individual enemies are in which locations, I've placed the acrylic standees out. Next up are the Saint tokens, and you'll know where to place the Saints again based on the battle cards. There's going to be 1 Saint per battle card, so 1 of these Saint tokens in each of the environment tiles. Both of the Saints have been placed based on the battle cards. We have 1 underneath Meddling Imp number 3 and another off by itself on the left-hand side. Both of them are on their dark side, which is their oppressed side. That's the side they start at the beginning of battle. As you go through the game, you can have them flipped over to their protected side. You use your angels to do this. Next, find the demon dashboards for the demons you just set up from the battle card. We're going to place the fallen seraphs on the left. The meddling imps will be on the right. If you're playing with multiple people around the game table, you can actually assign these one at a time to each person to handle through gameplay. But as I'm playing solo, both of them just need to be within easy reach and view, as I'll be controlling all of them. With the demon dashboard set up, we're now going to place our angels into play, and we place them on the edge of the Heavenly Gates tile, which you can see there on the left. We can place them anywhere along the west side or the south side of that tile. With the environment tiles all set up, we're going to move on to action tokens. We're going to give 2 of these to each angel and 1 on each of the battle cards for the demons. And you'll notice in the top right-hand corner of each angel dashboard where you place those action tokens. Action tokens are now in place for the angels and the demons, including Shula off screen. That'll do it for the major steps to set up for the skirmish mode. There are some additional components worth having out as well. Here's a look at some of the additional components, some coming from the core box, some coming as add-ons or things you can pick up on the side to enhance the experience overall. Each angel gets a dial. It's going to track the amount of damage going against that angel over the course of time. It starts at 0. These Deliverance dice also come inside the box. There is an add-on for Deliverance for metal components. That's going to include the initiative token as well as courage tokens you can see up there in the top right inside of a game tray. Game tray is not included as part of this product whatsoever, but you're going to see the courage tokens sitting on Shula right now change to the metal coin versions. This metal coins add-on is not required, but it will enhance your experience overall, very much like the Deliverance playmat I'm playing on right now. Something else that comes inside the box worth keeping close by is the round order reference card as well as the status effects. And finally, there's a token tray. If you wish to take this outside the box and place it within easy reach, a good idea to do so. Now let's quickly talk about what's inside of the deluxe box, which is available currently, versus add-ons, because that's where things can get a little bit tricky. If you're interested in kind of adding some extra spice to the immersion factor of the game, it's nice to know what things are not included as part of the deluxe product. So inside of the Deliverance Deluxe game, you're going to have everything except the neoprene mat, the metal coins, that includes the initiative token there in the center, as well as the courage tokens on the far right, and the acrylic standees are also an additional purchase. So normally the standees that come inside the Deliverance game box are going to be regular standees made of cardboard. The acrylic ones are a separate add-on. And that, my friends, is going to wrap up the how to set up video for Deliverance from Low End Games. Excited to come back to the table and see if we can pull off a victory here in skirmish mode. Hopefully you'll join me. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so you get notified when that video comes out. Also, if you're contemplating becoming a member, you can check out all of the perks involved with being a member on the landing page of the channel. You'll find a join button. Click that. It'll let you know all about it. I'll be doing a video in the future around that one. Also, if you're not part of the Discord or the Facebook group, we're talking about games all the time, including Deliverance. So join us in either or both of those locations. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And as always, keep on rolling solo.